Welcome back to Adventures in Stray Space, everybody. Last time we were wrapping some stuff up when it came over the news that one Mirabelle Smith had drowned while on a kayaking trip on Terra. A few days later, you guys were on New Texas and got a message from your doctor telling you that the new crew member that you hired on has been cleared for duty and she needs to go and rest. Once you went down to the med bay, to no one's surprise, Agent Smith was there, revealing that after her investigations had reached a crescendo, multiple amounts of her agents have been killed, but she has found what she believes is to be the location of the Silver Dollar Starship Casino, where three of the doctors who had engineered the Vulkrim genophage had vanished on. Upon hearing that, you guys immediately decided that it was time to go on a rush.
We need to obfuscate what we're doing.
No, no,
Can't just go there.
Yeah.
it did make a lot of sense. So rather than immediately head off to parts unknown, you guys decided to take place in the planetary rush as a diversionary tactic. Uh,
Wait, instead of heading to parts unknown, we're literally heading into parts unknown.
yes,
Yeah.
different type of parts unknown.
Different parts unknown, not literally going for a direction in space that no one has any reason to go to while we're being watched by like pirate Gestapo or some shit. Instead, we're going to that fucking place that all of the random vagrants want to go to make their next buck.
We're just acting casual.
Yeah.
And
But like
super
adventurer casual is very different in D&D to be adventurer casual as opposed to normal casual. Like, no, we're definitely not getting up to any shenanigans here. We're just gonna go like save some other random world or stop the end of existence. So yeah, normal hero shit.
Yeah, just go make another goo planet.
And given the choice between three separate systems, you guys have opted for the desert hell world with scorpion people on it. The other choices were Kaiju Jungle Planet and a third one.
I forget what the third one was,
Yeah.
and I'm guessing that you did too.
I guess I could look it up in the recordings, but I think it was just a boring one.
It
I think it was
was.
like an island world, something like that, where it was just like a bunch of islands.
No,
Water, desert, forest.
I don't think it.
I don't remember.
I
what it
remember
was.
them all having a very distinct pull. I just liked the idea of monster scorpion women.
See, quadrupedic scorpion, quadrupedic, no,
Oh, I remember. It
exoskeleton.
was
Yeah, hell
there
world.
were the
And there was plant kaiju world. No, just kaiju world. And then
Yeah,
there
you thought she said flora instead of fauna. You were like, oh no, kaiju mega flora.
yeah,
It's
like,
just big
I
tree.
want Kaiju
Fuck
Megaflora. That sounds
Yeah, I
great.
want-
you do
Doesn't
Kaiju
it?
mega
You do
flora is
not-
the name of my monster dryad. She's a 16-foot dryad. Unfortunately, all the porn of her is for. Sorry.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
Worst
the last one.
case.
It was the symbiotic fungi people that
That,
look near human,
Yeah.
but they were digitigrade, not plantigrade.
Yeah, so they're literally fungi knights, Quarians.
Except in a feudal society.
Yeah, like I said, fungal knights.
Mm.
Oh, fuck you. Not you.
Well,
Not.
Okay then.
I'm just.
Hedrah.exe has stopped working.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, it's. When you see it, you'll fucking understand it's in voice chat. Absolute disgusting.
What?
I don't quite get it. Is it supposed to
Sadly,
be the
no, that
Nazi
one
symbol?
goes right over my head.
Is it supposed to be like the
Okay.
Nazi symbol all jumbled up or something?
No. Is this lost?
No, I don't understand at all what you're talking
My
about.
brain is too smooth for this, Hedrah. You're gonna have to explain it.
Yeah. Control Alt Delete. Lost.
No.
Okay,
I
good.
don't get it
You're
still.
not. You don't.
No,
Yeah, good.
Hedrah,
Which is
it's
good for you.
loss, not lost. Loss.
Okay.
The
Loss,
four-panel.
okay.
Yeah, the four-panel one.
Yeah.
But yes, not everyone gets it, but I get it.
Oh, it's a joke
Yeah.
about that fucking awful shit comic by that guy who
The
steals
comic,
art.
yes. Yeah, the comic.
Okay.
Lost.
I don't. Nope.
It's fine.
Good.
Don't even worry about it. You're better off.
Anyways.
I'm
All
still
right.
drawing a blank, but okay.
All right. So you guys are currently on New Texas.
I thought we were already.
We were already towards the gate.
Ah, did you already blast off toward the gate? I don't remember the end of the last
Yeah.
Yeah, you're towards the gate.
Okie dokie. Well, it will take several days to transit. What do you do?
I'm gonna take some TFs during the trip since I had them made and got them.
Okie dokie. And would you like to describe it, or shall I?
Go for it.
All right. What Lyra has done is she sent basically combined Frostfire with her own the Huskar. What's Huskar treats with her own species specific type of bunny TF. She wants to make herself into a snow bun.
Right, a snow bunny, just in time to go to desert planet with. You are going to have a hard time. I hope your vac suit is climate controlled.
It sure is.
Good.
Are you sure you don't want to hold out on that TF until after this planet in particular?
Yeah. You know what?
Like,
That's a
this
good
might
point.
actually be hell for you.
This is a good point. It's like a desert world.
Like, I know it sucks since you just got a shiny new awesome thing to enjoy, but also, yeah.
Well,
Clear.
yeah. She'll give a sigh, close the case, say after this work. After this work.
Yeah. Like, we're about to go to desert planet. You really should not put on some chonk and fliff.
Yeah. Oh well.
Pat. There. You can have a fun time with that later.
Little sad you guys didn't go to Kaiju World, because then I could be making a lot of either Vietnam references or Welcome to the Jungle references.
Look, as long as you don't make the tree start talking to us.
Going out for a dog.
See, this is why I was fucking afraid for a moment, but confusing.
Well,
for
yeah, if there
one.
were Mega Flora is actually just particularly large Vietnamese people.
Yeah, I was just thinking back on, Godzilla planet, and we got, that's a literally 2 kilometer high goddamn plant Godzilla.
The
I
trees are
just shot
talking.
myself.
Oh yeah, Biolante.
No, Biolante is a difference. It's a mutation. It was literally plant Godzilla from Planet Godzilla, the animated series on Netflix.
Trees are screaming at me.
All right. So, is there anything anyone would like to do before you guys jump through the warp gate?
Buy coolant.
Why not heat tint?
because I like the heat, but everyone else is not that good with it.
I mean, my people grew up on like tropical worlds, so
I grew up in a fucking desert,
the heat's
so
not
Same.
I'm a
that
little
big
bit.
of a problem.
Yeah, no, I grew up in Space Wild West. I don't mind the desert at all.
Once upon a time in the West.
Yeah. The character's backstory is literally, yeah, I got shot at some point in Space Wild West.
Our species are desert, robot, also desert, tropical. So I think I think we'll be fine as long as Dr. Anal doesn't try to leave the ship. She'll have a bad time.
Or Amala, or Holly.
You guys. Actually, I mean, the ants will be fine.
Yeah, they're
I
also
don't
from a
know,
desert
actually.
planet.
They are, but they're also from living in essentially underground society for a few generations, right?
Hmm.
For
I mean,
the
for, like-
majority of their generations.
Or like all the generations. They have some stuff on top, but basically everybody lives underground.
Yeah, they might hate this.
Hmm.
They went under to hide from the desert because it was shitty.
Took one step outside and said, "Fuck this."
And the
Agreed.
red is a really bad fucking color for the desert anyway.
I mean, you say
No,
that,
that's
but
not-
once you get this planet,
Yeah, but desert, sunlight, red wavelength.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We have to replace the silicone in you with coolant gel.
Yay!
she
That sounds fine.
Everyone's just gonna like shamble towards you and hug Ted.
just becomes a mobile ice pack.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
So, you translate through the warp gate and end up on the other side. It'll take a few hours of hard burn to reach the planet, upon which a beacon alerts that sends an automatic ping to your ship. I assume you read it.
Of course. Oh.
Yeah, we're not good.
Who'd we lose?
Angel,
Don't.
Oh dear.
the internet
Why?
died.
Says his internet's gone. Her internet's gone.
No! The government finally took it away to stop her sinful hands. Sometimes that's just how it has to be.
Alright. Well, I'm sure we can recap her when she comes back.
So about
Unless
that
it-
mess.
There we go.
Just a small hiccup. Let's see, she's typing right now.
Oh yeah, look, let's freak her out by everyone make a combat roll and just leave it there. We won't explain what's happening. The meanest thing to do is come back when they go, oh no, what's happening?
You guys are not nice people.
No, terrible people. I haven't done that in ages.
Right. So, the
That's
See, there
Oh,
really-
that okay. That one's a what? All right. yeah.
a good.
That's
good.
perfect.
Adjatha, you in on this?
That's just too nice for
Sh-
this.
Sure.
bully.
It's very gentle, amusing bullying, though, where no one actually got hurt at all, except for Sieg, who failed the saving throw. Oh no.
I mean, unless Ad just puts whelp, I guess I have to roll a new character. Lol.
That might be a bit much.
That's a deep pull right there. No, worst is saying when she comes back going, I hope you don't mind, I rolled your save for you. In fact, no, it's I had to save and roll your save for you. There you go, that's the one that sucks.
Ah, it's still bitter.
Yeah.
A bit.
Alright. So, when you open up the ping, there will be very large flashing caution both above and below this text. Caution. Planet designated as Samophile is incredibly hostile to 80% of 80% of sapient life and is not considered Class M. Temperatures range from the coolest being 43.3 degrees Celsius to the hottest rising above 98.8 degrees Celsius. Local indigenous creatures have been known to be highly aggressive Taric race, plated in scales, possessing 2 stingers. Caution is advised.
Oh, it's a steamy one down there.
For us Americans, that's between 110 Fahrenheit to 220 degrees. This
Oh,
is
so it's
indeed
just
a
Texas.
death.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like a shithole.
Don't.
I can't wait.
That planet in the
That's right.
background isn't that close, but I couldn't find any good desert planet art, so we'll pretend that the moon and
What?
not another tidally world.
You know, it's
I
like
do
the
not believe that you
reverse.
couldn't have found some kind of like art for a desert planet. I do not
There-
believe.
The only ones that I did find that were good were also on Pinterest or Tiny. Believe me, it was a very frustrating 30 minutes.
Stray.
What?
So you're saying the planet is a reverse Antarctica?
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you not check for pictures of Arrakis? So there's lots of those, and that is
I went.
the
Yeah, that's where I went.
archetypical desert planet.
But the problem is that the spooch must flow.
Yes.
I also prefer not to take stuff that already exists. Like, say, I skipped over any pictures of Mars and specifically Arrakis because it'd just be like, we're going to Dune, and it's not that kind of desert. It's not a sandy desert. This is all hard rock for the most part,
It's all salt.
and it sucks.
You know, I just typed in desert hell where the first picture I see is the literal mouse to hell, gas thing in what is Azerbaijan.
Oh, the one where they literally
You mean the
have to power suit to
The
climb
gates
into
of
the front
hell.
of a volcano.
Turkmenistan, the gates of hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's literally a thing here on Earth. It's a place called the Gates of Hell.
That's not the hole that's always on fire.
Yes, it's the hole that always is on fire. Since it's been burning since 1971.
Surprising nobody. There isn't really much of a much in the way of other stellar traffic. There's not even a space station orbiting like what usually happens when the corpos find a new world.
Why are people? Why is anyone Why is anyone interested in this planet?
For the same reason you were interested in it.
Adventure?
Hmm?
Hopefully, plowing a bunch of hot scorpion girls.
Well, this gate has only been really accessed within the past couple weeks, so
Doesn't seem like
who
it's a
knows?
very high priority.
Well, I mean, there
Really?
was Kaiju World and then Fungi World, which were more interesting to corporations that want to plunder people for their DNA and not just a planet that's hot.
I should have brought a bunch of. I should have bought a bunch of survey probes so we can launch them into orbit, like 5 of them. Oh well.
Yeah, it's a hard pull, and this place would actually be somewhat contested if we did try and establish control, I imagine. Like, sure, no corpos have started fighting over the place, but if us insert random spaces here tried to, assume direct control, so to speak, probably get real messy real fast.
And it's already we've already got 1 star system, so it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Yeah, you have a different hell world, but that one has a bit more water.
I mean, it's not a lot of water. It's storming all the time. There's only a minor infestation of tentacle monsters.
Well, not anymore.
Right, not anymore. We got rid of those.
You fucking nuked it off of your planet.
So let's get closer to this planet and let's like do some scans, some deep, heavy scans. Doesn't seem like there's
deep
probably any
scans,
technology. So like, it's like, fuck it, let's just like go hard. Yeah.
All right. So, are you saying deep scan of the entire planet?
Yeah.
How long would you like to take doing this?
How long do you think? Oh wait, Lyra's not here. Lyra's the one who would be doing it. Let's give it a couple hours. That'll give us time to assess what kind of like supplies we'll need to bring down. And I'll ask, and also while we're waiting for that, I would ask the ants how do they like high temperatures
Hmm,
and
not
dry
really.
conditions.
Dry, yeah, but high temperatures, they're like they're. I think that planet has been described as being, whenever you go underneath, it's like surprisingly
Saucy,
cool.
it's
You know,
sultry.
it'll be surprisingly cool where the mirror come from. I suppose you'd have more of a thing with the Nyria who burrow in far deep in the deep caves where deeper you go, the hotter it is. It's not like they're particularly susceptible to heat, mind you, probably more so than the human norm, but they aren't as adapted to the heat as, say, Jamina or Jamina or Siduri.
Siduri,
Mm.
yes.
As I recall, the Vulkrim also come from an incredibly hot planet.
So how good would like vac suits be dealing with high temperatures? Because they're made
The
for
same way they can
like
deal with
space.
the opposite.
In space, yeah, they're vac suits, so they're like you can
Yeah.
wear them out in space.
They are indeed
Yeah.
climate controlled.
All right, well,
Yeah.
they all
That-
have vac suits, so they should be okay as long as they don't ever take them off. Hopefully,
Yeah,
we won't take them, so.
the Vaxxers can handle down to easily sub 100 degrees Celsius out in fucking space, so if they can reverse that and handle several, like 100 plus by cooling.
Ooh, I don't think we're gonna have Amxal back for the rest of the night.
Why? What
Uh,
did you do, Kina?
they are saying that the outage is serious and is not expected to come back anytime relatively soon.
Is it net or power?
It seems to be net.
Hopefully, it's just the internet. Having a power outage during the summer sucks.
Hmm.
Because, central cooling is a thing that exists here by necessity.
So let's see. Let's make sure to pack extra like supplies, like water and rations and
Yeah, this is
stuff.
why I said I brought extra cooling This is the kind
Are
of temperature that you place a pan on the side, on the literal rock outside, just wait for like a minute or two, and then you can fry an egg in the pan.
Yeah. Are you going to? You were going to ride Siggy around like a horse? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yay!
This absolutely is my heart.
Okay, he just gets out a big old cooler of, like, Jamina-sized cooler, slaps it down. Okay, we got this
Hey,
baby here.
it's like
We got nutrient drinks, we got coolant drinks, we got coolant fluids separated here, and cold packs, and other stuff, and chilled meats for frying.
Sounds good to me. I just have my old clothes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, Amxal.
Wow, you're back. That was quite the outage.
No, and chat.
Oh, she's in the chat.
Chat, not on call. Yeah, Discord is still trying to reboot.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
You're right on time.
So,
For nothing to happen, I'm sure.
Yeah, what the fuck is that say for? Yeah, I'm worried about now.
It's nothing. It's fine.
It's just a meme. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I know where we are. We're going to. This is like Carrack from Homeworld, where it's a super hot desert planet. I hope our ship has good enough cooling.
oh
Right.
yeah, that's 100 degrees fucking nothing. We skirt literal suns for fuel.
True. Yeah,
we
that's
smash
true.
through re-entries. Literally smash through re-entries on planets which exceed like 1,000 degrees.
I wouldn't worry about your ship. I'd worry about your you.
How
Yeah.
long can a vac suit withstand extreme temperatures?
They're rated to. I wouldn't worry about it. What I'd worry about is getting pounced on, it getting ripped off, and being filled full of scorpion eggs.
Yay!
I have missed a lot. Okay.
That could be a problem if it happens open in the day, just outside. Oh, does this planet get super cold at night?
No,
It depends on where you are, but yeah, it can get very cold near the poles, but everywhere else, it's basically the land is just going to keep baking until the next sunrise.
Well, I guess that's true. If it is all rocky, it will retain a lot of heat.
see? This is why we get thermal lining here.
I mean,
I
thermal
sunk
lining.
several hundred credits into this shit, so
I mean, thermal lining's not gonna do us any good if it gets ripped off by scorpions.
yeah, but it's a thermal blanket, thermal lining.
I don't imagine how hot
For
the
everything
wall
else,
around
but-
itself is going to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we need to sit down, you don't want to sit, especially with your very fleshy butt, on this directly. You got something in between.
Yeah, if that happens, we would like to hopefully negotiate for more comfortable activities. That way we don't come off of this with lots of burns. That would be uncomfortable at best.
It's fine. Just a little bit of bump and grind.
I will ask our new intelligence officer what she knows about this planet.
Jack and shit.
You mean our agent, not our intelligence officer?
You have someone who is intelligence officer Yggdrasil, but she doesn't.
Oh, I mean,
interact.
right.
Yeah. He is
Not
an
that
intelligent.
one, though.
No, you now have your ship now that you have Agent M aboard, just as you have a you got a biologist over here, xenoarchaeologist. You got, a psychiatrist, a medical doctor, a cook. This would be your spy master. So if you guys wanted to, for like intelligence games, you want her. For like combat she was only sent to you because she's basically a 1918 intelligence officer, from the Great War. She collects intelligence for the Mir. Once their tour is done with you guys, they're going to train up Reds in how to fight and then how other people act. She has no idea how to access like big mainframes like Agent M or manipulate people.
I mean, she knows how
Wait,
to
no,
interrogate people perfectly
I got
well.
So, spy, commissar.
Say, Lyra, could you do a scan of the planet and its orbit? Are there any are there any kind of satellites or stations or anything around?
Sure, I can give it a shot. Won't guarantee anything because sensors might be a little bit overtuned for heat, and that might get in the way, but I'll give it my best shot. So 25?
All right, this is a broad scan, correct? Not a tight
Yeah.
scan.
This one's a broad scan, yeah.
Right. You detect on the planet multiple small vessels scattered hither and thither. They're keeping track with what you would refer to as rusher vessels. The only main installation you can find is as you scan over it, a small gated, kind of looking like one of them Roman forts, but instead made out of reinforced, what are they called? Ceramics? Yes, reinforced ceramics. Which it's very easy once your scan hits. You get an automatic ping for Steel Tech Mining Outpost number 437.
Okay. Did I see any like orbiting bodies like moons or anything like that scan, or does this planet have any?
There's only one moon.
Okay. Uh, any ideas, fellas, or
Mm.
I suppose we should just head down.
Oh yeah.
Are there any settlements? Can we scan the surface for like any sign of like other civilization other than just a mining outpost?
I mean, they would have pinged off, and that's the only one that really pinged off.
Not with a broad scan like that, especially with how primitive these people are.
Hmm.
No technology for you to ping off of.
Do we detect any other rushers?
There are some, like I said, there are some that ping off as rusher vessels, and there's only a handful on the planet.
Yeah, but no like prefab towns being set up yet.
Seems that this planet is, by and large, abandoned for now.
And it's got an abandoned outpost.
I don't think the outpost was abandoned, was it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just they don't see the worth in this burning rocky hell world. We have to find something of worth on this rocky burning hell world.
I mean, I know this planet would make a really good colony world for
For
at least
what?
one Spanarans.
Yeah, for one civilization, it'd be pretty well.
And it's only, recently opened up, and, you could probably just think and put your noodle to it, but I'm going to give you something right after I'm done typing this up, alright? Give me a second.
Okay. we could try and make like some sort of first contact with people, or we could try and find some like lost old caches of possibly ancient technology on the world.
I mean, there's always a chance that we'll find some old precursory stuff if there is a civilization. Just like all those precursors moved on to Terran Egypt.
Yeah.
And or we would have to find the natives there. Oh, what's this?
What's this? Warning. Facsimina file?
File.
Samophile.
Samophile, okay.
Oh, no, they are very hostile. Like, oh,
I assume that's like Celsius degrees, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I mean that's Fahrenheit. I mean, like, that's
That's
pretty
up
nice.
between 110 and 220 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Okay.
hey, it's your favorite.
Extremely hostile to outsiders. Making identification by because they're very like.
What?
I'm just reading the warning again. Just committing that to memory. I mean, ovipositors are dope. Especially if they happen to use, aphrodisiac-based lubricants. Just saying.
Why do you think they have two stingers?
One's top.
One is from no, one is from mustard.
Great, Captain.
This one's my rifle and this is my gun. This one's for fighting and this one's for fun.
All right, Captain. Agent M will come up to you. I've compiled what I could, given that there is an active relay beacon. I could look some things up for you. The only thing about this world of note is how much the corpos just plain don't want to be here. The only real resources that they've found so far have been high degrees of salt, and even then they find it to be just better off to mine an asteroid. And it seems the only thing of note for this world is a request for colonization from the Spinaran embassy. I actually had that down before you before you had done that. You kind of beat me to the punch. So, except for the spider people, there's not really much to go on here. The Xenogen took what they wanted from a few live specimens, but apparently yeah, well, the uniqueness of this certain genome is a bit similar to other races that already exist. The chemical compounds in the stingers are uh, from in one a lust chemical which has an aphrodisiac, which is um, has no real unique structures to it and is remarkably similar to mere venom actually, but more injected in the blood rather than saliva. And the other is a potent neurotoxin, but the thing is, it is almost identical to the bark scorpions of Earth.
So I see. Yeah, they came here, looked, analyzed a few things, said, you know what, we've already got stuff like this. Screw it.
My assumption is the other two worlds are so biodiverse, they've been fighting over those and left this on the back burner.
Far more interesting.
They will likely come back and then try to fight over it, but they were likely far more interested in all of the money they could make on the other two worlds. Indeed, some information that I've pulled up on one of the other two, the giant monster world also has a current um, shadow war going on over it.
Oh,
Eh, both the Xenogen and Nestle are at each other's throats yet again.
what for?
Oh, Nestle.
Nestle, the same.
Yeah, I was just like, wait a second.
Yeah, my bad, but
Same
they
thing.
Xenogen wants the um all of the genomes, and Snuggle wants to turn it into one of their fucking farming
What,
planets.
this place?
No, the Kaiju world.
Oh,
Kaiju
the
world.
megafauna.
They're doing a
Right.
shadow war over there. However, given that it seems that we're basically the only people here, and Steel Tech is only interested in digging up rocks, anything that might be hidden beneath the surface was probably yours for the taking.
Well, it's unfortunate we don't have any kind of mining equipment. So we'll
Oh.
have to. But these scorpion folk have to live somewhere, and they definitely don't live on the surface. We'll have to find our way underground.
You say you don't have any mining equipment, but I would like to point out that you have a main battery.
We're not. Is it only a crime to initiate a planetary bombardment from on a non-rush world?
I mean, I don't feel good about it regardless.
Yeah,
Sounds like a terrible plan.
Sounds like a bad idea, yeah.
I hate to tell you this, Captain, but since no one has taken any agency yet, these people don't have rights.
Whew. Real.
Oh
Ooh.
boy, no.
Well, the simplest would be to do a focus scan on a certain area, make sure that there's no living thing, and then you railgun the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose there is nothing stopping us from just trying to punch a hole through to an underground tunnel as long as it's unoccupied.
I'd say this in the broadest general terms, of course. There are rules against it, but since there's no one here to enforce the rules, well, I certainly wasn't suggesting you bombard anywhere with people on it.
Fenris, can you
Although,
take us down? And Lyra, can you prepare a seismic scan?
Yeah, sure. I'll get us in nice and close. Like, I adjust my cowboy hat.
Can give it a shot.
Just space cowboy hat.
Yeah, absolutely. It's even got like a holographic sheriff's star that I stole off a sheriff, admittedly. But he had it coming. He was a douche.
but did you shoot the deputy?
Ah, I blew the deputy.
Wait a minute, if you have the
Oh,
sheriff's
okay.
star, doesn't that make you the sheriff? Isn't that how that works?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Nah, unfortunately, this is the kind of place where, you take the sheriff's thing, they just requisition a new one. If
Oh, that's
anything, what I'm
lame.
doing is running around with illegal IDs glued to my head, but it looks cool, so it's
So,
mine.
That's lame.
If you're saying that you come from British Ausar Wild West, does that mean you come from their planet is just New Australia?
New Australia.
New
Yeah, you're actually
I-
not an Ausar like a dog, you're an Ausar like a dingo, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Turns out that I really put the penal in penal colony.
Oh my.
Alright, well
Yeah.
that's canon now.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
hi,
good to
Tosh.
know. So you were kicked out of there because of eating babies.
All right, head writer of Tits, get on that. You're in charge now.
Yeah, I mean, it literally like that facet of the character is a thing that exists if I ever get around to writing it, and it is exclusively because of while writing for the visual novel, I was watching Adj draw a cowboy-looking dude, and that's it. That's the whole reason that character exists as they do.
A knife?
Exactly.
Oh, look at this butte. I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what'll clear out the ground real easy? Sapphire bomb.
Yay!
When is that ever gonna happen?
I'm going to veto that out right now. We're not blowing up another one of those.
But we do keep one in backup these days, right?
Yes, there's one in the torpedo room.
Nice.
I made
That
a
bit
spare.
right there is a lot farther away. It's that size, but very much farther away.
Objects in mirror may be closer than they appear, though.
Listen, was basically exactly what I envisioned for this world, and you'll understand when I put you on the other part.
Sure.
Okay.
For this one, this is pretty good. Pretty good.
Works for me.
So, how long do you want to do a deep scan? Because you can do a deep scan of this entire planet if you want, and just spend 2 weeks fucking.
I
Tempting.
don't know about 2 weeks. I mean, how long do we want to stay here?
Siggy
How about we
glances
start-
at all the red mirror.
I mean, okay, look, that is an appealing concept, but how about we start with like half a day in an area and try and find some kind of underground network we can punch through to? Or
That's
just
fair
enter
enough.
from above. Why not have the actual, in a rare case of mere experience, looking for tunnel entrances from the top of a planet is not a terrible idea. She probably will actually be able to help us find that kind of geometry.
That is more of what I was hoping to find.
You know, so we don't have to blow any fucking holes through it.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna spend half a day looking for tunnels in the area then.
All right.
I will go ahead and
You
make a skill
scan-
check.
Looking for local tunnels in your area.
The Death Core mirror.
A 14?
Make that an advantage.
It
Make that an
was.
advantage. I'm sorry, but a 14. You find nothing on your first day.
All right, let's take a half day break, pick another point or planet, and then try again.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Alrighty. Try once more.
How about a 15?
Looks like you're wasted a second day.
Looks like it's time for a third day.
This is a series of big oofs right here.
Hey, it's
Come
getting
on.
better.
It is. It is.
3,
Sorry.
Alright, how
4.
about a 22?
Dang!
So, on the third day, you rose from the grave, and you managed to find your hole. Because you love holes. Now, on this particular part of the planet, it appears that the surface is incredibly jagged and made of volcanic rock, very sharp. But you find what appears to be a rather large sink next to a mesa.
A
And
sinkhole.
as you
Not a kitchen
scan,
sink.
yes,
Are you sure? I thought
and
it was a
as
kitchen
you
sink.
and as you scan further, you find a multitudinous biological forms. Scans reveal that they are rather large and taric in nature. Only, however, they appear to be several dozen meters below the surface. Doing a heckin' skitter.
There's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of them down underground.
That you can see so far.
They're, as we've learned, they're not exactly very welcoming to new people.
No, but if we want to find anything, some aggressive reconnaissance is needed. An armed exploration team will have to descend into the catacombs there.
Seems
We
like
don't
it.
want to get how can we tell how expansive these caves are?
I mean, I could write up like a program on a data pad to just map us out as we go along.
wouldn't be bad. We could also have the fabricator construct a number of signal relays that we can plant along where we're going to keep track of where we are.
That's literally what the program does. It's a step, counter direction, and altitude. The beacons can, be removed and put in a different place. So we're running if they come from behind.
They'll need a point of origin though to sync up with. I guess that could be the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will have to have I suppose most of the ants be around to keep an eye on the ship. Or,
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of why we have them, to protect the ship while we're away.
kind of wish I had more ants, but wish I had more of the
I
mirror.
always wish we had more ants.
Not a lot of time to don't want the time to train up a whole bunch another squad.
Well, maybe next time we're due for a big fitting for the ship, we pick up another squadron of them so we can train them while the ship's getting worked on.
Yeah, we could have enough credits on hand to do that, to cover that. Well, I'd like a bit more in our bank account that's for paying our rest of our crew. Just make sure we have enough money and don't go broke. So hopefully we'll find something nice here.
Yeah, honestly, we need to get into more trading business and actually get more income for this ship.
Or we could have someone pilot the ship and just have it or like up above. That way they can't get to it, and we can signal the ship when we need to leave.
Sidebar. Regis Philbin is dead?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Immortal!
No.
Oh my god!
No, he's not. It turns
Huh?
out.
Not Regis Philbin.
Regis Philbin.
The TV show host.
He's like one
Not
of
not a host for any of us around here. I've never.
in America, he has been like the dude for the longest time doing like talk shows. He did a bunch of game shows. He's legendary on the East Coast. He's like he's basically like East Coast icon.
Shit.
I've not really.
Clearly, you've never watched TV. He was called the hardest working man in show business. He did.
Yeah,
I think
he has the
this guy.
record for the most hours spent in front of a camera of anybody.
Okay. Give me a picture, because remember, my brain is a little bit on the fucked side when it comes to name. You got a picture?
I'll just give you his name and you can look it up. He has a ton of pictures.
Yeah, I can just put in 20.
Hell of a guy. Hell of a guy. Rest in peace. He was known for being a very nice person, too.
He's kind of like Bruce Forsyth, if you know that person at all. Hedrah. Admittedly, they're a UK personality, but he might have some kind of European clout.
No idea.
Nah, fair enough.
Nah, he did like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and stuff. He was he was just an American icon. Sad day, sad day. Carrying on. Alright. So, what do, guys? You guys just gonna land and disembark?
I'm afraid of our ship. I'm afraid that our ship might get accosted.
What the fuck are the natives gonna do to it? It's a starship.
Yeah, they're gonna throw rocks and pointy sticks, and that's about it.
They're gonna chuck spears at us and rocks. That's what you're gonna do.
I'm just gonna tell you that their primary weapon are stingers, and what you've been told. I don't think they can sting through a starship hull. That'd be really cool, but I think the only person that would even have a chance in hell of doing that would be Siduri on a cocaine-fueled bender, because she has an armored, like a plate armor on her fucking tail.
Gotta get you a plasma stinger, girl.
Right?
All right, fair enough.
Really
I guess
funny
we'll
if you
just land in the ship and we'll button up the ship.
Siduri a bunch of
Right,
cocaine
but
and
then
a stinger.
wouldn't that doctor, xenobiologist, fucker want to have a look at these savages?
I mean,
Yeah.
like once they're pacified and not threatening to oviposit her, yeah.
I mean,
Sure,
but
but
you'd be okay with them threatening to oviposit her too.
Sure, but I would like to remind you that, first of all, my race, and she'll just point to her sharkly self. Oh no, sorry, it's Dr. Adjatha. She'll point to her thick, nerdly self. I'm not a rusher, and there is no humidity on this planet. Unless my alpha really wants me to, couldn't you just bring a specimen on board? I don't want to go outside.
It just looks at the boiling world. What's wrong? It's dry heat.
It's a dry heat. Damn it! You beat me to it.
And that's the problem. It's a dry heat.
Dzaan are from a tropical climate.
Eh,
She would dehydrate.
too much water.
Please,
That's
have
why I
a-
keep a large basket of frozen Mai Tais.
Hang on, let me see.
not to be turning me into a raisin.
Hang on a moment.
Oh no, she becomes one large wrinkle.
I wonder.
Multifold mode.
She could.
Oh, what?
I have an idea. Hang on a minute.
You tell.
I'll go back to my quarters and I'll fish something out and I'll come back with my old vac suit, the one from treatment Philia.
Oh my.
How about you put this on? It should give you protection from the heat and dryness.
Does she fit
She'll
in that?
take
Oh, she should fit in that just fine.
take a deep breath. Is this an order, Alpha?
And she doesn't really want to do
Do you
it. We should
really-
bring her back stuff.
Yeah, she kind of doesn't really want to.
I want to stay in my office.
We have air
Alright.
conditioning.
All right, I
So-
guess you don't have to wear the vac suit that smells like me.
I mean, you should put her in the
I mean,
vac
she'd like
suit
that.
anyway.
I can't shoot guns, and also Kinathis, you're asking she has a lot of levels in being a scientist. She has like 8 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, no. Most of the fun right now would be putting her in the suit because it's just a pheromone.
Yeah,
pheromone sleeve.
You should
She
definitely
should
put her in the
definitely
suit.
wear
She'd
it while
love
we're
that.
out.
Yeah.
She is tiny, squishy beta. Even Holly has more HP than she does, but that's because treated people need to have a high con.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Leave the suit for her anyway, just for wearing on the ship.
Yeah,
We'll
she'll
bring
love that.
So in case she misses you.
We'll bring back something interesting for you. But you can still wear this.
Nice. So this is like the future mode of taking somebody's underwear and wearing over your head.
No, it's like
Basically.
taking Kina's sweatshirt
I
and
know.
then wearing.
I
it.
know.
All right.
But this is a whole suit, so
She'll clamp her into that. Sure.
Get high
And
as a
then,
kite.
just kind of just lean back in her chair and then reach for one of her drawers. Meanwhile, Fenris, Dr. Anal is going to come up to you and then offer you something.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not sure what kind of primitives, the kind of things primitives have in the way of, architecture, but if you could wear this so I could see through your eyes, that'd be great. And she effectively hands you a space GoPro.
I'm wearing a supervisor. Does it? A supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. Does it not have a camera on it already?
Which visor do you have?
not installed.
The wetwork assassin's visor.
No,
No. Okay.
God no.
Then I shall hook up the GoPro.
Because if that stuff could be accessed from the outside, that would be bad for the super assassin. No, that's
That
all
is a bad point.
all closed hardware.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone can't hack your visor.
Yeah.
There are certainly visors that can be hacked, but those are the ones that can hook up to the extranet. The assassin's visor does not.
I,
He wasn't that.
he wasn't that online.
No, he just used a data pad instead because, if someone hacked his data pad, he could just throw the data pad away. If someone hacked his visor, that's his predator visor.
This shit's expensive.
Alright, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I need to grab more ice for my whiskey.
I.
It's gotten really quiet. I'm back.
Yeah, Stray got up to grab more ice for her drink.
Oh, okay.
Ready.
Yes, but the work of moments. Hi.
I just need to go over to the freezer. Alright. So, Fenris, will you strap the visor on? Wow,
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, of course, totally.
So, how long till landfall?
Probably long enough.
So what you're saying is you got 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. She obviously wants footage of herself being boned from my perspective. I see what's up.
Shh. Shh.
I see what's up. Yeah.
Listen, it's one more for the spank bank.
Of course. I mean, I approve.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I also want a copy. I mean, I get to see it, but it doesn't hurt to have recordings.
I mean, Hobbs.
Nice. I have to wonder if this is how Lyra feels with all of the stuff that she records.
I mean,
Who knows? Maybe we should ask her someday.
I don't know. That one's a rather out there question. Like, and also, I suppose, a very obvious question when you go, "Hey, do you enjoy boning with a camera on?" I feel like the answer's going to be yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, really.
Call it a fucking hunch.
A
I think
resounding
I think I
yes,
know
yeah.
the answer without asking. I don't think I need to ask on this occasion.
I mean,
Look,
would I do
pulls
it without
out,
it?
lights
Really?
up
Come
a-
on now.
Pulls out and lights up a death stick. Nah, I just do it for the creds.
So she's been supremely jaded this whole time.
Just
I
doing it
get
for
out
the
of it,
clout.
but I did. It's too much money. They got too many simps.
You live for the simp dollars. I see how it is.
Those simp dollars really pay for a lot of big things.
Like your crack addiction.
Like all that fucking root.
Yeah. You just you record for the simp root cash.
Alright. So, are there any other preparations you guys would like to make before taking step on a hell world?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, bringing a sealed jar of gift fruit and my fucking cooler. Strap it to my back there in case. And I got me guns.
Let's see.
The proper adjusted guns.
Oh, since we're going under, yeah, you know what? This is perfect. I will bring my heavy pistol. I'll bring I'll bring a shotgun. Shotgun will be good under tunnels. Shotgun. Or
I mean, it doesn't hurt to bring it, but you probably want a laser weapon just so it's not going to be loud and bouncing off the walls and stuff. Oh, wait, we're in vac suits. We don't give a shit about noise. Space is loud as shit. Sometimes. It's usually not, but sometimes it is.
It's very loud when
I
it
am
needs to
going
be.
to bring. I am going to bring my plasma weapon now that I've got, which is stated as being very good at tunneling through rock. I'm also going to bring.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
a spin iron mining weapon turn weapon.
Yeah, it's a plasma bore, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
Turns out the big drill is really good for drilling.
For big killing. I don't have that. Means that's all. That's the only energy weapon I've got. So I guess I'll bring that and my handgun.
Just gets out
I'll bring some
rifle.
some debt charges, some debt packs, because those are always fun.
Okay, gets the guns, gets some extra rifles.
Survival
all set.
kits. Yeah, all good.
So, hang on. So what you're saying is you don't want to bring a so you want to bring the shotgun, right? So are you sure you don't want to put a loudener on it underground? Ever seen a good old fashioned loudener? Here, I'll put it in VCT just for you guys.
And this is the attachment that lets it shoot down helicopters.
It's a loudener.
See? Yeah, this is what I installed on Addis, remember?
Yeah, that's on Maddie's. No, I'm just reminded of the substance. Yeah, we got all the standard attachments for a gun. We got your silencer, your handle, your holster, your loudener, and this one here is the attachment for shooting down police helicopters.
I think I'm good to go too. Don't really have anything else to bring with me. Yeah, should be good.
Okie dokie. All right, so you guys are going to break Atmo. You don't need a roll for this Fenris. It's not a particularly violent reentry. And where do you guys want to place yourselves? You just want to place yourself right next to the hole?
Yeah, I guess so. We're not in literally any danger of them breaking in if we go through the ancient art of closing the door when we, leave.
Locking the door behind us.
We can literally just like put the stairs that like the exit ramp just leads into the way down.
How many of our mirror are we going to bring, you think?
Do we need to bring any?
Need to know, but like is always nice. Like, how about two?
Two and leave the other 8 behind, yeah?
Yeah, like an intelligence officer and an aide for her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only allowing this once because of the particular planet this is, but I did ask you guys not to use the red mirror.
Oh yeah, we don't want to bring them
Yeah.
for combat, but I mean, this wouldn't be for combat. Just for her to view stuff and have an assistant. We will not be calling on them for combat, or if we do, we'll be doing that thing where it's like, all right, you go down that tunnel and watch our backs, so we don't get snuck up on. Insert, the Hollywood movie reason for not bringing your mooks.
Yeah, so they're not in combat. They're just along.
Yeah, she was supposed to write down what wonderful fucking shit to get to see, remember? So.
All right, so disembark time.
Disembark
so.
time.
Disembark.
Bark.
Bark.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, it's very red.
That is
fucking
else.
radical. No wonder it stays hot as fuck.
It's very toasty.
Hi ho, Steed.
Clippity-clop, clippity-clop.
volcanic rock beneath you seems to radiate heat, and even through your vac suits, you can kind of feel how hot this would be if you were not safely in the nice gel-cooled layer.
Ah, this is pretty sweet.
Seems the entire
Lowers the,
planet. Go ahead.
we're just gonna say lowers the cooling capabilities of the suit. Like doesn't need to have it run at full blast, just so shit gets nice and warm.
Well, depending on how hot your planet comes from, you might not even need that. It's about a good. Let me pull up the Fahrenheit to Celsius again. I know how to do lower temperatures in my head, but it gets harder the hotter it gets. It's a good about 65 degrees Celsius or a $1.50 Fahrenheit outside.
Whew.
60 degrees. Yeah,
Spicy.
it's a warm, sunny desert day.
Jamina might not care, and maybe neither does Siduri. I'm not actually sure how the Vulkrim homeworld is, how hot it gets on average, so...
Good question. They're
Well,
scorpions, so I assume it's probably pretty hot. But it's also like an urban wasteland, and those kind of settings are marked by sweltering days and steamy nights. So one assumes it's of a commiserate temperature.
Vulkrimi were originally from Magrath. That's a very orcish name. A very humid planet with strong volcanic activity and very few predators. So, black skinned from volcanic zone, red skinned from tropical zone, and blue skinned from humid zone.
Huh.
Oh, there's purple. I didn't know there were that many colors. I thought they were all red skinned.
Well, there's only one in the game, so
So there might as
So-
well only be one color.
Purple, blue, red, and volcanic. It looks like you're in the same boat as a good captain. Your kind came from a tropical zone. So the heat doesn't bother you so much. It's the dryness that'll get to you.
bring
I'll
plenty
pack.
of water.
I'll pack an extra stick of chapstick.
I was about to say butter and just scorpion, not lobster.
It just taps the cooler on the back. Don't worry, I got everything we need.
It's true. And it just give Siggy a hug if you ever get too hot because she's full of coolant, Chow.
Why?
It's fun, she jiggle when
it's
she walks.
really,
I also just love
that's a
hugs.
really nice.
Also, hugs are great.
It's
yeah.
really nice weather.
For you. Like, I
For
can't
you.
express enough that it's sinfully shit for most of us.
I'm quite literally dying in this.
You just pull up the warning where it says 80% of sapient species find this hostile hell world.
Ah, I should have known we're part of the 80%. As far as percents go, this is one of the more nondescript ones to be.
Well, the temperature should decrease fairly quickly the deeper we go down. So
Certainly happens, so.
That's
That's-
the hope.
if it doesn't, that's a
Ha, imagine if you squidged and floofed up, Lyra, you'd be doomed.
Yeah. Yeah, good decision not to do that, huh?
yeah. So let's
Well, they
head
had to
down.
roll you around anyway. But hey, if you try to squish up, you will probably just sweat it out. Just burn through it all.
I'll just wait till we get to like an actual tundra world, and then that'll be good. They can't all be hellscapes, right? Right?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
given the state at the time of our existence in this universe, we still have a butt ton of planets that are still forming, so majority is like this.
Hopefully the next planet we decide to go to will be a bit more hospitable. for the majority of
Wait.
the crew.
I have a wait. Something just struck me.
What?
If that planet with giant animals, what if there's a giant edible cow?
I mean, the
mean,
megafauna have to eat something.
I mean, that seemed like
Yeah,
a pretty big
no.
reason why Snuggly and Xenobiology wanted.
Yeah, imagine just a starship-sized cow.
New Texas would be fed for a whole week. And maybe.
Indeed. That'd be like, imagine the ribs.
You would just need one.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then you get to the logistics, like trying to break that down and trying to cook it.
yeah. Even greater. That the New Texas would be down to cloud to make a mega barbecue. Think about
If
it.
you
That
had
would be
a-
Yeah,
your
but
piece of engineering.
If you had a steak that if you had a creature that large, you could cut an entire steak out of just the rib meat.
yeah, like
Wait,
you
we don't
wouldn't
even
have
need to make it.
you wouldn't have like
We just
actual,
ferry
like,
between these worlds.
you wouldn't actually have like bone-in ribs though, and that's part of the joy of it, like biting down to the bone.
Yeah, but think about this.
Can
You take
confirm
the cow from
Lotharing.
that world to this world. This
That
is
would- That feels like a really cruel ass way to cook a thing.
Yeah,
no wait. Well, I don't mean like alive. I mean like this place is a literal, oven.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that the chances of getting a good even cook are pretty low.
it'd be very low.
It might just be the easiest way to get like a starship-sized carcass rot going.
Yeah,
More likely you'd make a whole lot of jerky really quick with how dry it is out here.
Well,
I mean-
smoky.
With this heat and with this dry, I mean, have you seen it? There is the humidity level here is at 0.2%. It's outrageous. You
I know,
dry
but
out
it's
that
great.
creature.
for you it is, not for me.
Well, don't worry. We'll just throw it into a freezer later. Let's go.
It has been a
see
while
about
since I've been
checking
out in this kind of heat. It's certainly warmer than New Texas was. This place is triggering my yees and my ha's.
Is it time to giddy
Let's
up?
go.
Bet your ass it is.
All right. Well, let's
Oh,
head
my ass, I guess, and I shall climb on the saddle.
down into the cabins.
You just open up the butt flaps and then insert saddle.
Oh, wait.
Of course.
You mean the exposed saddle that has been out there that you haven't been sitting
It's
on?
only been moments, and she's full of cooling gel. That's
I
why
mean,
she's the perfect
then.
seat for my booty hole.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Don't
making
worry,
us really cool.
the saddle
circulates.
harness has a vein going through it full of cooling gel.
Yeah, no, it circulates throughout like the saddle so that it chills you from the inside out.
Oh, it makes my guts feel so gooey. It's nice.
Alright. And so, you all are going to head on down. And indeed, the further down you go, the cooler it gets once you're out from underneath the heat of the oppressive sun. And you begin wandering deeper.
Keeping an eye out and keeping guns ready.
Sure thing. So, how deep would you like to travel? Giggity giggity.
Down to Goblin Town.
Well, we're gonna have to make sure that we walk the steady path. And Lyra has her tracking step counter going?
Oh, it's going. It's mapping all the tunnels and everything we go through.
Hmm. You can also check the ground for like mineral content. Like, sorry, not mineral content, composition. Like given this type of heat and the type of geoactivity would actually disrupt a bit of scanning from the surface, so further down you go, the easier it would be to find the, more of the planetary composition.
Alrighty. So, as you wander in deeper, you come across two great entrances. The path seems to fork.
We should obviously follow the road, not the road less traveled. Everyone knows that that's actually a terrible idea. The reason it's the road less traveled is because it's the worst road.
Clearly.
Do either of these look like they've been traveled across?
That sounds like you need to make a check, like survival or perception.
You know what? I bet.
I
bet
could
Siduri's great at finding out people have
Oh,
traveled
yeah.
alongside it. You know, I mean, that sounds like kind of her deal.
Kinathis.
Yeah. Siduri, can you tell if any, like large scorpion people have been walking through here at all?
Sure, I'll take a look.
You got assistance, so
Right. So it appears the path to the left is the most traveled. Seems to be a lot smoother and a lot more of the rocks cleared out of the way. Broken stalagmites and such.
That away.
Alright, and it is at this point that I'm going to take your mirror away from you.
That's fine.
That's okay. Are they going to be quote-unquote watching our backs?
Yes.
Cool.
They'll make sure
Awesome.
no one cycles back through the trail on the right instead of perimeter. These guys can go up here.
Ah.
Alrighty then. Would everyone please make me a perception test at disadvantage except for Siduri, who may make it at advantage.
Oh,
Oh, which check? Sorry.
perception.
Perception.
Hmm.
You have. I don't even know how
What
that
the-
code gave you the number 2, because
Yeah.
you rolled 2d20, the highest of one, without any drop or keep rules attached to it.
Yeah. Also, guys, we're at disadvantage except for Siduri.
Oh,
I am not. I've got supervision. Not that it matters. I fucked my roll anyway.
well, drop highest one, done. So 15.
aw.
Oh,
Wah.
I'm too busy dying in the heat.
Yeah, we're underground, so it's a lot cooler.
Savin?
Hmm?
Savin, no.
Disadvantage per second check.
Oh, great. Awesome.
You're great at wisdom.
He was
I
busy
got a
arguing with
3.
line.
He was busy arguing? Savin?
No, I was busy literally just getting pinged for work stuff.
Ah,
That sucks.
unless it doesn't suck and it's because it's art.
Alas.
Oh.
All right. And so, Siduri manages to pass the roll, and this wasn't a skill challenge because I won't give you a skill challenge and then give everyone disadvantage because that's mean. Siduri, you pass the perception check precisely and manage to yank on Jamina's tail before she takes another step forward.
What?
And the what?
I got the same. A 15.
Oh, okay. Well, Jamina and Siduri, you both managed to stop the rest of the party before the entire ground before you gives way and leads into a sliding gravelly pit with a figure at the center. She gives you guys a pout before shouting something in a language you can't understand, and 5 great figures burst out and charge.
It's like an antlion.
Hooray! Yay! Oh,
Oh, they're adorable.
yeah, they're kind of cute.
Well,
Hello, egg friends.
You do have a history now of becoming egg friends.
You really do.
Yeah, Ziggy just wants to be egg
Oh,
friends.
they're cool. They're quite large, actually. Oh my.
Jesus Christ, 25.
ha ha! Nice!
Whew.
That
I rolled
is-
an 18 though. So
How do you have initiative plus 7?
dexterity.
How's your dexterity plus 7?
I guess it's 5 plus, or 5, 4 plus, plus proficiency.
All right, yeah, you had your proficiency thanks to your class, don't you?
Are we level 5?
No, we're level
Oh.
4, so we had the 1 ASI.
Hmm.
Right, but level 4 proficiency is plus 2.
Oh,
I feel like we went through this 2 sessions ago. Jamina has race, class, background.
Like all
bonuses.
of it goes on her deck, so that is a +5
Then yeah, if it's a
modifier.
plus 5, then
naturally.
yeah, that works.
okay, alright.
All right, Jamina, you go first.
Well, they're charging us. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Well, place my. Alright. Some Ophidian ambusher, some egg mother. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be a nice line. So we needed one of these fuckers for sampling, correct?
We would like one for sampling for the doctor, yes.
Yeah. So these are 2 different types, so we get one of each. It's good.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. Yeah, so this is probably gonna suck a lot, but okay, so. Oh, I should remove, I do not have the arc rifle, so we remove Robo and Flesh. Go. Eesh.
Lots of damage.
And roll again. Is Tasha being dark?
She's a good girl. She's just
Yeah, so
social.
cool. Yeah, both hits.
But yeah, she doesn't like you guys like to eat dinner whilst talking to each other, so obviously she doesn't want to eat dinner alone.
I just saw the
Okay,
pictures you of her sitting at the table like a people.
Yep, that's how she eats.
That's why she needs there to be
Okay.
people there. It's social eating.
These
Yeah,
are
I
in.
placed myself a little bit in a
Alright.
way so that if they charge, they're gonna have to hit me first.
All right. And what was the 17 for?
First, the other one in the back. It's a line, remember? It's not the arc rifle.
Less Demagios. Okay.
Well, no, it's the same
And
No, it's not.
Magius. It's the hit.
oh, 17 to hit, the one in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give myself that back. And then I'm going to do a thing and choose to not be hit. And
Ah.
So she has shield.
as your attack reaches out towards her, for some reason, the light that you fire out of your chain gun simply reflects and bends around her, and she scrunches up her face a little bit.
Psyker.
Uh-oh.
Ambusher. Let's see. He didn't get close enough to be pulled in, but hey, let me make a delineation here so you can see what's difficult terrain.
Oh right.
We'll
You
do
have that like
polygon.
you have like that pit thing.
Yeah, we'll make a little pit here, and then all right. So that's considered difficult terrain, but
What
There it
the?
is.
Okay.
There it is. That white line.
Oh, there. Okay.
but due to them having so many legs, it is not difficult terrain for them. How far away are you? Ah, plenty of space. Plenty of space. And one of its tails rings up and attempts to sting you. Let me make sure. Let me just copy this over. All right, I didn't make separate things for lust versus poison. There we go. $18.
18. Actually, I have to look up what the. Yeah, 18 is hit.
All right. Still just strikes against your shield, so. And this one's gonna skitter, and double move to end up here. Let me make sure I measured that right. Oh no. All right, that's double. Siduri.
All right, I'll come out from behind the group to some degree. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. We're down here mostly for peace. Just chill out. Let us talk to you. Stop setting traps. We won't have to shoot you and damage your stupid, sexy bodies. Are they paying attention at all?
The Similophilian just looks at you, cocks her head, and then shouts something in a language you don't understand. It appears as if your guys' translators have not been upgraded with this language.
Yeah.
Well, all the more reason to take one captive, I guess. Though you'd think the one with the psychic powers that can divert lightning bolts would have put some kind of practice in puzzling out what other people are thinking. Well, anyway. I guess I will
Need to take away from our PPs.
take a shot at this one, arc to this one, and arc back.
Cool beans. 9. Ooh.
Not with that.
All right. Would you like to do a hack and hide?
Sure.
Wow. Okay, amazing. That more than overwhelms their passive perception even here. Ambusher, you have 8. No, 7, 14. But still requires a double move for you to get in range. Teague! It's melee time. This time they ran to you.
Yay! Hello, friends. Please stop trying to fight and we can skip right to the eggings.
Fight first,
Bonk.
then eggs. Wow. That's a heckin' bonk.
Max damage.
You give him the deep bonk.
Which one?
Bottom one.
No. Okay, thank you.
And then I'm going to give myself attack armor, so AC go up by 2.
Neato. And
That's me.
draw this. Alright. Another double move. And up here. Egg Mother! Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so let me scroll down to psionics. Skipped right over it. There we are. All right. You know what? Let's see. Let's go for the big one. You guys are within 30. All right. 5-meter cube. Hey, literally everyone. I hope you like hypnotic pattern.
6.
No?
Crud.
Oh, are you just outside it, Jamina?
It's 5-meter cube, so 5 by 5 by 5. See?
Pretty sure I can draw a line between all of you, though. See? 5,
Yeah.
5, 5. You still occupy those squares.
Hmm.
So, wisdom saving throws from everybody but Tamwolf. And I blew all of my PP on this. I hope this works.
Oh.
Oh, almost all of it.
Oh, Considering that
Hell yeah.
I'm hidden, I assume they didn't target it to hit me instead of Jamina.
Actually, you know what? No, well, no, because you're stood right next to Fenris.
Yeah, but
So you're still in that cube.
five by
there's-
5, you can't use the measuring tool. You have to count out the tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
okay.
5.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4. Make a 5 by 5. Fucking, where is it?
That's for
Where's my
movement.
drop
For
shape?
actually measuring the thing. If you start here and count 5 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it ends right here. So you either don't hit Jamina or you don't hit me.
Okay, well, yeah,
Well,
fair
Jimmy,
enough.
I shot her, so.
Yeah.
I shot her, so.
So,
I'm the
there
more
you go.
aggressive
fair
one.
enough. I'm also, I would like to point out, again, not good at math. So, Fenris, you're fine. You don't need to make that save. You failed this. You would have failed the save, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yeah. All right. Good.
What about these two fuckers?
I mean, the worst that's gonna happen is they're just gonna be charmed by her, and that doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, I mean, they could... I can even just take 0 on this and just choose to fail, and then they're gonna do the same thing they do anyways. So...
Okay, Iron Will Jamina is still good, so...
No, Jamina is fine, look at that. So, there's a 21 for Jamina. Fenris doesn't matter. Philia, you failed. Fucking
Yes, I
Amxal
do
ran
it.
away. Sieg.
Hmm?
Was it
See,
12?
Yeah, I got a
sorry.
12.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait. Well, god damn it, it's Lyra's
What's up?
turn next. And
Yeah,
she's
I'm right
like,
here. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm right back. I got
Wisdom
back just
saving
in time.
throw.
Wisdom saving throw? Okay. Is it a mind affecting thing?
Yep.
Okay, so I have advantage on that then. Okay. Saving throw. Am I proficient in it? I think I'm proficient in it. Yeah. Doesn't matter. 9.
Yeah, you're charmed.
Great. That means I don't get my turn then.
You,
Alright. Let me... Alright, charmed condition. Charmed creature can't attack the charmer, blah 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 blah. And... Alright. But you are not dominate minded. So she can't tell you just to, flick off that annoying energy shield and then accept stinging.
Okay, so I can't attack her.
Charmed, it means you can't you can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with magical effects. But the thing is, you're not mind controlled, so that means you can attack these two.
Right, so I can still attack all the other stuff around. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, alright. Well,
Because it says nothing about attacking someone's minions.
alright. Well, first up,
Minions.
I'm going to step on back. Zam will take a disengage to get back because he has no melee capabilities. And then I'm gonna throw down a sentry. Right in there. Right about here.
I don't know where here is because I have to go to the other page to pick it up.
Oh, sorry. I'll just have my arrow then. Okay. Now, who's the closest out of all of those from here? So that's 4. That's 3. 6 and 6. Alright, so it's gonna attack this one first since I'm going to end my turn. Since that's all I can do. And roll it. Ah,
7/7.
what a shame. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. And this one. Gonna have to double move to get over here. Fenris!
Me?
look at all these sneak attacks.
Yeah, I know, right? Wow, fuck, if I had a line attack right now, it would be a line attack with sneak, probably, that goes through fucking, like, all of that shit.
Do it.
I don't have one. Hey, Philia, do you have your shotgun?
Oh, pretty lights.
Oh, okay, I'll just fucking gently slide that out of her hands and then move it. And yeah, I'll make a line attack against 4 of them. Let's see.
Would you like me to hit
Have
the
enough
button?
movement.
Yeah, I was there by like right next to her in the first place.
Because
But wait, I was on Siduri. sorry, I was on Siggy, so I would have actually just been riding her at the time. So yeah, I just
But
reached off and
I think we
dislodged
said
myself.
that taking something from someone else is a
Oh, yeah, that's-
like half movement.
Okay, yeah. That's still enough. I can take that and then slide down and move here.
Was it half
I
movement
would've-
or a full movement? I'm not sure what we decided on. Does anyone remember?
Pick one. I mean, if it's full movement, then I won't grab the shotgun. I'll just shoot a guy. But I'm not fussy either way. It's up to you, dear.
No, well, yeah, I think that was a compromise. You couldn't do it as a bonus action, but it'd take half your movement. I think that's what I remember. So we're gonna go with that.
Alrighty then.
Fenris.
Yeah, sure. What's the stats? Is your thing accurate? Is it accurized, Kina? It is. Okay, cool. So I will make.
I see. You
Mine
have to go one step below, otherwise you shoot Siggy and me.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15.
You'll get an AOO if you move over there, though.
I will get an AOO. I'm willing to cop an AOO, sure. Have at me.
Aha!
They hit themselves or their friend instead.
Stab her at friend in the butthole. Okay. So
My
that's 4
axe isn't
different
wearable.
attacks. Mine are, if I'm accurate, it's 1d20 plus 7. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that was
Hit.
not. Are those all hits?
Miss, hit, miss.
Fuck. Wow. Okay. And your damage is 2d10 d1 plus. 11 damage. Unfortunately pathetic. I hit one of them real good, but that was... Oh, God. The potential. The raw potential.
This is where Siduri's gun is just pure fucking porn. If they hit.
I'll put what just happened in VCT. Kerblamo.
Yeah, pretty much.
This.
Captain,
this
you
one.
no longer have a shotgun. You are charmed, and you really think that Egg Mother is super fucking hot, but you are not mind controlled, so... And since the charmed condition does not specify that they can tell you not to attack their buddies, you can attack their buddies.
Attack our buddies.
Like, you really just want to go over and mount that Egg Mother, but also there are people in the way from you going over to mount that Egg Mother.
I need them to get out of my way so I can mount that Egg Mother.
Damn right, we need a mother.
I'm gonna shoot that one. I'm gonna pull out my sidearm. Get out of my way.
Do
I have bitches to fuck.
be hit. Got anything else in your tank, Captain? Captain?
I think that he whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
He did a shoot.
I mean, sometimes people have other things they want to do, like move. Jamina!
I felt that psychic thing. And I hear like, oh, pretty colors, and like, oh, I wanna fuck that, and is Siggy saying similar things?
Mm-hmm. Though,
But
then
I
again,
mean, Siggy was already saying that before any spells were cast. So, that is not...
For Siggy, that's not out of line. She,
Yeah.
like, beginning, she just yelled out the, stop fighting because I want to feel your eggs or whatever.
Okay, so no real beat on that.
Yeah.
But these two
Yeah.
are They
Yeah.
get dummified, which is not good.
Philia and Lyra are both muttering to each other how good it would be to be egged. Well, Philia specifically wants to mount that lady and give her more eggs.
Damn
Just some
right.
nice half Dzaan, half scorpion eggs.
Mmm.
I mean, Scorpitans do sound cool.
You get the lower body of the Scorpo with maybe like one stinger, and then you get the horns and the elfin ears of the Dzaan.
Okay, I set myself up here in the middle of the way so that somebody else that we or no a scorpion can get all that good shit on them.
Ah, setting up sneak attack. I get you.
Yep. So I'm gonna start taking them down. Let's see, this one in the south. Just see if we can knife to meet them. I don't think I 14 hits.
You stab forward, but their tough chitin deflects your blade. Anything else? Do know you warrior types have the second attack that you can do?
Not yet. Not
Not
until
yet.
level
Not yet.
5. That's our fifth. That's our 5th level's class feature.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so I'm just ready to pour, like, here comes the gangbang.
And there's one. And a miss.
Nope.
And this one's going to attack Ziggy. And a miss.
No.
Siduri.
Roast these fuckers.
7 and 8. Very unfortunate for me.
Yes, indeed. Well, my attempts at diplomacy have failed, so proceed with the nuking. Let's see. I guess we'll go start here and work our way up and around.
Okay, so boop, 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 boop. 19.
Oh, yes.
Vital strike
Oof.
counts for all of those, so let me start going down the line. First one, 7, 11.
11.
Second one, 8, 13? Yeah.
Yes. Then 11, then 11.
Right, and one of the ambushers goes down with a cry of pain. And the next one turns around and moves forward. Oh wait, did you go
Hey.
and do your hiding? Yeah, do your hide and
Yeah.
everything. Gotcha.
Hey,
Scoot over here.
this one
and...
didn't take damage.
Which one?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, only 4 arcs.
Alright, 13. She is not willing to disengage far enough to hit you because that would leave her open to attack. So instead of taking 2 attacks of opportunity, she is going to go and try to bring down Shotgun Lady. And I keep rolling trash. Teague.
Well, am I still hypnoed, or was that one that,
You're hypnotized, but the thing is, a charmed condition doesn't ever say that you can't attack the minions of the person you're charmed of. You just can't attack her.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. I'll bonk this one down to the south. First and foremost. Yeah. Boop. Good night.
Like, on her turn, she can make a roll and then have advantage against those of you who are charmed to not attack, but... So, the one to the south is gonna go take a nap.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3,
Nap time.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's my turn. This one can oppie me if she wants.
She's gonna try. Hey, only the second attack after all of these attacks that actually fucking
Ow.
connected. They have a fairly decent attack bonus too. Alright.
I guess I'll use a bonus action to restore shields to myself and Jamina right quick.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there we go.
Speaking of which, Jamina! And I miss again! Surprising nobody. And the egg mother is going to cry out and make gesticulations towards Siggy, Philia, and Lyra to, you're able to figure out that she doesn't want you doing what you're doing, but because you guys don't speak the same language, rather than giving her advantage on this, her advantage for you guys being charmed to convince you to do something is now just a regular. So, since language barrier do be difficult. So she is basically trying to convince Philia, Lyra, and Siggy to stop what they're doing, and I'll make a persuasion check, countered by your guys' wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Oh boy, another wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Hang on, let me make my roll first. Oh, DC's 22.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I might hit it.
Why do you roll for the DC every time?
She's making a
persuasion
persuasion check against you.
Oh, it's persuasion. Okay.
Yeah, the egg mother is trying to persuade you via pantomime. Alright, Lyra, you no longer want to attack these scorpion people because, you know what, that seems to distress the person that's going to give you all the eggies. You should go over to her and get all the eggies.
Well, if you say so, let me just check something out here. How far is this? Oh yeah, I can get.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to tell you right now, you can just run through the line. They're not going to attack you if you're just going to go get eggies.
Yeah, but I don't have speed to go through the line. I'm going to jump on Zam and activate Zoom boots. We're going. Oh,
Zoom
I forgot
boots.
Zam has Zoom boots.
Oh shit!
Yep. Egg me up.
Ah, shit, they're retarded.
I should have known something was up. No, there was no way to know. There's no way I could have foreseen this.
Well, this tour is automatic if I remember correctly. At least.
Yeah, it is. So it'll still hit things, hopefully. I'm just getting egged up though.
Yeah.
Well, on her turn.
Which one of these is the
Alright,
closer?
now, hang on. On her turn, she is... Oh, yeah. And now I'm at a PP. Great.
Yay!
She did a thing and scrunched up her face again and did a thing. It's fine. Everything's fine. Where's the thingy for this? There it is.
Oh, nice.
But, again, you can't convince a gun turret to stop being a gun turret, so...
Yep.
Turret gonna turret.
Turret gonna turret while I get egged.
Fenris!
I'm gonna use my action to snap Philia out of it, so hopefully she can snap her beta out of it.
Is that how Charmed works, or Mind Control? Let's see how you break out of Charmed. Oh, I suppose on Lyra's turn I should have given her, let's see how this thing,
She got a thing at the end of her turn, so does she like charge up?
No. Okay, no. That is true. The spell ends if the target takes any damage or if someone uses an action to just slap it out of them.
Do I not get a save
An
at each
action
turn?
to change the creature out of its stupor. Nope. Savin
So yeah, I'll catch Philia and hopefully she can catch you. So yeah.
Is this just
Philia,
hypnotic pattern?
yeah. You wrote it.
Pretty sure you're
It's
stunned
exactly
while you're hypnotic patterned.
that. You wrote it as charmed.
Wait.
No, but
Yeah,
you're also
wait,
you're both
wait.
in, or sorry, you're incapacitated and charmed.
Wait.
Unless I
Say
change
that.
the wording. Hold on.
You got hit. You got
Yeah,
hit.
no shit, Sherlock.
hang on. No,
Let me
shush.
look up how
That-
the
that
actual
was a-
power works.
I literally pulled it up. Just look right there.
While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
well, too late now for that. We've already done like turns with it.
Alright,
Yeah.
obviously she has some special version of it, that's fine.
I think we'll just stick to our pad.
All right. That was my B on the reading,
That's fine.
but
Well,
you
we'll
know,
catch it next time. Yeah.
fine.
I spit on my palm, and I'm going to spank Philia hard across the ass, snap her out of it.
Yeah.
All right,
Unarmed
Captain.
strike.
You can do stuff.
I
Yeah, yeah,
mean,
see. Philia, come on.
She's
They're going to be
She's
so
trying to
annoyed if she is weighed down with stuff again. Remember the tentacle?
I do.
Eggy's later.
But the xenobiologist. But I have to get stuff for my xenobiologist.
Like,
Well,
well,
You know.
grind them.
when she's sleepier from fighting.
And I'd like to point out that you don't need to take resolve damage to be shaken out of stupor. If you shoot Lyra in the ass. Getting shot at will do the same thing.
Hey, I can't push. She's your beta, but, and emphasis on the but with the double T's, still shit to fight.
Maybe Philia
She's
just
trying
wants
to steal.
I am going to meet you halfway.
Oh, really?
I am going to unseal my vac suit's crotch, and then I'm going to look at Fenris in the eye as I'm doing that, and then I'm going to pull and reach down and tug a grenade off of my belt.
Uh-huh.
And what's the throw distance? What's the throwing distance on grenades
Is-
again?
It's basically 30 meters. We talked about this last time. It's basically as far as the qualification for.
And I am going to take a step up, and I'm going to throw a grenade at the Egg Mother and Lyra.
Wow.
Worry
I
not.
stunned.
Wow.
It is a flash grenade. It's a flash grenade.
That's
Okie dokie.
I want you to roll this so good that she catches the grenade in her asshole.
oh god no.
Wait.
What do I roll?
It's a set DC of 15.
Yeah, 15.
Is it 50? Oh, okay, it's 50.
It's a flash
Wait.
grenade.
Lyra just presented her ass for Aegis. That means you turned
Yeah.
around and bent
No.
down.
No, see, I'm facing. So the butt is facing her. I'm facing this way. So
Yeah,
I'm
they're
seeing the
both-
grenade being thrown.
they're both watching grenade get yeeted.
It
Well, we'll see about that.
doesn't matter. Facing doesn't matter in this
Yeah,
game.
it
so
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
roll me
I
1d4,
I
Philia.
have no idea what this rock is, so she caught it instead.
It would have been
Uh,
really funny, but if she had rolled a 1, she would have just caught it and stared into it.
Like, ooh, what's this?
Yep.
Turns out it was pain.
Ow, my eyes.
All right, 3
And
rounds,
ears.
Lyra. You're blind.
Yay! This is just the combat of fuck Lyra up. I'm just gonna mark that.
All right, Jamina.
I'm sure that knocked some sense into her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to continue my path of devastation over here.
Yeah. I turn to the fucker. And I turn to this fucker that charged me up and show how. Wait. No, the one in front of me. Backsuit goes like ultra skin tight, so my fucking carapace is showing. Gonna show them how a fucking hexapedal fights.
Damn it!
Oh, god damn it. Well, I dropped the fucking door, so. Piece of shit. I was hoping for a good roll.
You know what? Hey, Savin.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say taking a flash grenade would shake someone out of Charmed?
No.
Okay.
Damn it. Well, I mean, I
You
tried.
I mean,
I
what you
didn't
should have
want
done is thrown the grenade at Lyra and hit her with it to do, like, a damage.
Yeah. Just
Just
pick up
poke
a
her in the back
rock.
of the head.
No, just bean her with the grenade, and then you'd flashbang the egg mother, too. Ding.
Yeah, I would have
You know
let
what,
that happen. You just make
That
it like a
was-
ranged weapon attack.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were doing, to be honest, or I would have said something.
but didn't.
That,
Oh well. So, yeah, that misses the ambusher. Ambusher's turn.
Damn it.
Ambusher's gonna spin around. Attempt to attack
come at me.
you. Yay! I
That's a
actually did
hit.
something. And she'll sting you. She'll sting you good. Trying to get your shields down. And this one, well, you're the only one in range, so she's gonna sting you. No. Siduri.
Okay. I assume 13 was not enough to successfully hide last time.
13 was not enough to successfully hide.
Okay. Well, starting here, working my way up. Nope.
Damn it.
Making that hide check is so critical because I cannot be depended upon to roll a d20.
I mean,
About
you.
10.
I mean, you and me both, Adjatha. I have all of these characters, and I've only hit 3 times in like 3 rounds.
Oh, speak of the devil. Roll a 4 on the attack, a 2 on the stealth.
Did I ever tell you
Of
about the
course.
time that I
Over here.
rolled 6 ones in a combat encounter, and then Savin took pity on me for me keep snapping my bowstring and just said I'd drop my arrows, and then the next attack was also a 1, so I snapped my bowstring again. That was fun.
Poor Flute.
I think your crowning achievement is rolling multiple failures in a random enemy's warp space travel that the enemy we were
Oh
expecting
yeah.
never turned up because you killed them all with demons that they accidentally summoned multiple times.
That was in a Warhammer
What?
40,000 Rogue Trader game where they were fighting these, like these cultists of fucking Tzeentch, and they could use psychic power to like help out and stuff like that, and attack the rogue traders. They rolled 100, 100, 100, and 100, so they ended up summoning Hearn and killing everybody because Hearn is fucking, as we all know, a Khornate demon, and Khorn hates Tzeentch. So they summoned Hearn to the bridge, and Hearn ate everyone. That was fucking annoying.
have you heard the
Thank
tragic
you,
tale of Darth
Mike Strong.
Strayus the fuck?
Tiggy!
Well, unless
Given
the
that-
flash grenade ended my charm, I'm just gonna...
No, once I realized my mistake, you are no longer charmed.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
Because you guys
Because
smacked
you
at
got
each other and
puppets.
you took damage.
Yep.
Remember? So,
5, 6, 7... Hey, I made it here.
is smack time?
Yeah, I'm gonna smack her.
Oh.
Just gonna hop
Are you
around
gonna
and...
shake?
Advantage.
Are you gonna shake Lyra out of her stupor so she has a turn, or are you gonna smack the egg
Uh,
mother?
no, I'm gonna hit this thing and hope that breaks its concentration.
Yeah, I don't need a turn.
You got advantage. She's fucking
I
blind.
hit!
Oh,
Okay. That's. I think that's a con save, correct?
Yep, DC 10. Well,
oh, still 12 damage.
I'm still told damage. They don't have shields.
yep, just slap her right on the ass with a hammer. Please stop using psychic powers. I am willing to be egged anyway.
You say that when I have no more left to give.
Well, can
okay.
Siggy use like a bonus action to try and make basic hand gestures to like?
How? She's blind.
Oh right, she's blind. I'm just gonna grab her ovipositor and try and shove it up my ass.
Well, we can
No.
do that on
The
your next
aggressive
turn.
approach.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, the only person I've managed to hit repeatedly is Jamina. That's it. So
Yeah,
you
and
take
down
10,
goes the shield.
and then the Egg Mother's turn, where, well, she's blind, and, alright, so she
Ready?
is going to try to
Stab.
wildly... Yeah, we're gonna try to wildly stab, so we're gonna do a... Alright, it's the lust one, and, let's see. Let me pull up your thing. Alright, let me do this, and then let's add a 2 there and a DH1. Alright, that looks in order. And...
Who is she hitting?
this was against Sif. I mean, Siggy. Yeah.
Can she even see Siggy?
That's why there's a disadvantage on there.
Ah.
First,
Okay.
I chose what Stinger, and then I chose the damage. Here's the problem, though. It was the Lust one, and Siggy's a robot.
And
So,
Home.
she dropped a 14 for a 13, and a 21 still hits you, Siggy, but your shield takes 1 point of damage as the Stinger glances off.
Ding. Haha, I'm magic.
Now, the Venom one would have been, it still would have kind of affected you. You take half damage just from it being like a weird, gross, corrosive venom, but you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Actually, I think you're largely immune to these things. Let me look it up. Oh yeah, you're completely synthetic. Bark Scorpion venom doesn't mean anything to you. She can sting you all goddamn day. All she's gonna have to do is try to punch you into submission.
Bueno.
The problem is they have no idea what a synthetic is.
Well, shouldn't like it should still like a factor. Like if it gets into the veins or whatnot, you still have like some sort of.
it's a neurotoxin.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
alright.
neurotoxin.
There's no neuron.
But you're just a robot. You know, you can't really poison a robot.
Well, I mean, you can contaminate like, the fuel running through her.
But even so, that's just easily dealt with.
Yeah.
And they're not.
Aggressive.
Yeah, they're not smart enough to realize that they should switch over to just trying to beat her in the face with a club. Well, they are smart enough. The problem is, they have no idea what a fucking robot is. Lyra, you are not shaking out of your stupor, but you are also blind.
Yeah, sure sounds like I don't really get a turn to do anything.
I mean, it sounds like you should roll a 1d2. Hey, you actually chose the right one. You're going to clamp her onto the Egg Mother and start just tonguing her as hard as you can.
Luckily, the language of love is often blind as fuck.
Okay, well, I don't really have anything else, so turn
Turn,
goes down.
John.
Yep, turn happens at the end of my turn. Let's see, that's still the closest one. So let me just open my character sheet and roll that then.
I mean, if you had rolled a 2, you would have just taken Fenris' spot. And look, it's already lubricated for you.
What do you mean taking? Oh, you mean Siggy's spot?
No, you.
No, it's in my chat on Siggy.
Oh, okay.
You climbed onto the attachment. Cooling
Okay.
lubricants. Lovely for butthole.
19 for 12.
Nice.
I'm glad I'm
And
contributing something to this combat.
You've contributed more damage than me, and you've been blind and fucked for the entire encounter.
So what you're saying is that you're fucking Torbjorn.
Yes, she's turburing.
And that is
Yeah,
the point of that
Torbjorn.
power. Just sit behind your
Just lay
turn.
knocked out and the turret just play up the game.
Yeah, you can't even see. You're busy trying to climb someone's sex tool, and just in the background play the game is triggering.
Yep.
all right, Fenris.
Oh my god, Turret-chan actually stole my kill too. Okay, I see what's up.
Yep. You saw the faint crackle that you do realize is a shield going down around Jamina.
I can't do shit about shields, but I will come around to here and, I guess, stab this ambusher in the asshole. Swish!
Nice.
All right, good heckin' damage.
Hooray, I finally did damage!
Oh, and another 3. All right. I'm sorry.
Ah,
so
so close.
2 away. 2 away. All right, and with that, I once again must grab ice for my whiskey with whiskey in it has run out. All right, me back.
Welcome back.
Captain.
My action was to swing my shock baton. I missed, and then I decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk over this way. Oh, I actually need to. I can go one further. And that ambusher can make an attack of opportunity if she so pleases.
All right, let's see if I can hit anyone other than Hedrah.
Yes.
Hey, look at that.
Wow, that's a big hit.
Oh, wait, sorry, hang on. That plus 10 is for the, what's copied over from the Egg Mother. Subtract, subtract 5 from that. It's 11.
That really hurt my shield, but, everything's fine.
Egg Mother has the big stingies. The lesser ones have half. All right. Hedrah said she had a quick BRB, so, well, wait like 30 seconds. I did like designing this race. You guys remember, you who were in Stray Finder, you remember the scorpion people you all made friend with?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's them, just in space, and with another stinger. I was really tempted to add space manticores, but I was like, you know what? I can't just be known as a person who just makes manticores everywhere.
I mean, why not?
But on
though?
the other hand, we could have more manticores.
Yeah, exactly.
That said,
but on the
OV
same, but
scorpions
on-
are good too.
yeah. Well, the thing is, in Stray Finder, the Manticores and the Oviscorpions were like best friends, and I didn't want to just basically copy paste that in space. Seemed like a bit of a it seemed a bit too on the nose for me. 1915, the wounded one, it goes down. Its chitinous armor does not protect it this time. Nap time. Alright. And this one will try to counterpoint you with a sting. And miss. Siduri. You got 2 left.
Alrighty, well, these two are pretty far away from each other, so I don't think I can get an arc off on them.
You actually can.
They're 10 meters away from each other.
Oh, I guess I had assumed this was a much larger... Oh wow, just barely, yeah. Okay, I'll start with the one fighting Jamina and arc to the Egg Mother.
Alright.
Oof.
Decent on the first one. Look at that.
Jesus.
So
Second
don't
one, we'll
forget
take
your vital strike.
I think Vital Strike will work because Siggy's right there and she's an active combatant. So the second one works, and the first one works actually.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
right next to me.
for the first one, 3 more damage, and the second one, 4 more damage.
Nice. 17 and 11.
Okie dokie. Siggy! And
Alright. Well,
you stealth good.
I guess it's bonk o'clock.
Bonk o'clock.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. Bonk.
Roll again. You have advantage, he's blind.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I hit, but nope, didn't do anything.
You did not.
Didn't
you
do
did
much better.
18.
18's 3 better.
But I see a 15.
Yeah, but that's without
then a
advantage.
12.
Advantage 12 plus 6, however. 18 to hit.
Okay.
Does it drain her shields, though?
She doesn't have no shields.
That was the joke.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no shields.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. That's all my turn.
Sorry, I'm fucking around with. I'm trying to fix the broken token. Alright. Ambusher. Unconscious. Egg Mother. Well, she won't have disadvantage on this attack then. Alright, well, you know what? Let's leave it up to fate to decide. Does she attack the person actively making out with her, or you know what, the person that she's gonna attack the person actively trying to hurt her. But again, disadvantage on this roll. So let me pull this back up. Let me tick off another round of blindo. And add a DH1. And again, I roll spectacularly on the person that I can't do any damage to because she's a robot and you take another 1 point of damage. Congratulations, Sigi. You're not at 16 shields.
Yay!
Honestly, woe is you. I'm sorry that I'm bullying you this hard this session, Savin.
It's okay. Just, you can make it up to me with lots of eggies.
Alright, Lyra, you're blinded, and no one has bothered to shake you out of your stupor yet.
Yep.
Take off one thing of blinded, and then just keep making out. You know, you don't know enough about the physiology to just crawl underneath and just get slammed full of eggies. So
Are you sure I
yeah.
don't?
You know what? Do you? All right, we'll leave it up to a roll. Well, an intelligence-based roll. You can choose one, make a roll, and if you succeed, then you climb under and then implant your, just fucking plant yourself on the ovipositor.
Yeah, that sure sounds like an investigation to find it. So I will
Kink
roll that.
investigation, please.
What now?
A kink investigation roll. It's slightly different.
Don't you mean an investigation?
Yeah, okay.
Nah, sorry, you can.
Investigation. Bam.
You dismount and begin pawing around her undercarriage, but you're not able to find it yet. Soon, I promise.
You're blind. You can't find the genital slat.
Yep. Well, Bird's gonna hit for this one then.
We'll just turn the turn a little bit, you know.
15 for 9.
Ooh, I am sorry. For once, your turn does not come in clutch. Your turn's actually been doing really well this round.
Yeah, very mean.
I get a sigh. I crouch down. I give Lyra a fucking swat. Hey! Turns out that everyone is retarded. Get up.
Alright. Captain.
I can only make one attack per round.
You could try to bring down the egg mother, or set Jamina up for a killing blow. It's up to you. Well, a felling blow, anyways.
Take that. Yeah, take the egg mother. I can't rush from here.
You got that handled? Alright.
I got this some bitch.
Alright, then I'm going to make a tease attack. I hope this macro still works.
How can she can't see, dude?
Oh, that doesn't matter. She has to make a decent. Is that correct?
A DC 12 plus 12. 2.
Plus 2,
Okay.
14? Is that true?
She can't actually see you, and she can't actually understand you.
Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, that doesn't matter what I'm attempting to do. I'm going to just reach up, and I'm going to pull down and just jam her face against my open crotch, and rub my pheromones all over her.
Fair enough. So, it's been a while since last combat. I believe
It just hit.
So.
She has to make a save of some kind, and
I believe that's a will save against the DC you have set. Okay. Let's see what your will is. Ooh, not as great as everything else. Not a +0 like your one stat, but oh no. Wait, hang on. Will. Oh wait, yeah, that's your highest save. Yay!
Alright.
You're a psyker.
Please fail. Damn it.
I'm sorry, Kinathis. I also would have been into her failing, but
Do they take half damage?
I feel like that would be too powerful for last combat.
Yeah, it'd be too powerful.
Having guaranteed damage that goes through shields in any kind is generally going to be a pretty bad.
I think that was a thing in the first edition, not in this one,
And
because people just kept getting less ended in the first iteration of this game.
It was the only way to realistically beat the shit out of someone, yes, was to wave your dick at them until they submit.
I mean, it was just the most efficient way. You could still do other things, it's just not as good.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
you either hit or you do lost
Oh,
damage
there it
and
is.
make
Cheese
sure you get at
attack.
least a half a damage.
It's like attack with a chance to fail, and also still you're going to hit a shield, and also there isn't really any dex going into gun damage, so it's just a flat number. Or you roll a sexual maneuver against someone with guaranteed damage, ignoring their shields, and everyone's got a resolve of like 15. So we'd all just be like, all right, time to jiggle our fun bits and win the fight.
Pretty
Yeah,
obvious choice
so-
there.
Yeah, so yeah, that was the thing in the beginning, and I'm
And
sorry, Kita. I did want to give it to you. Unfortunately, this is the cleric character, the
Oh,
the
well.
caster, and psychic people have big wisdom saves. Not great int saves, not at all.
Don't
Jamina, it's
worry,
your turn.
Kina.
Oh, I tried to take this fucker down then. Well, without hit HP anymore. Okay.
Yep. Elbow this person. Give him the people's elbow, or the people's knee and knee and knee and knee and knee and knee.
9.
Our highest score yet.
All right. It takes 9, and then it's going to spin and try to slap you back. And miss.
No.
Siduri! You have successfully stealth, so is it Zappa clock again? It is Zappa clock again.
Jesus Christ!
No! Okay. I had no PP left, guys. I had no PP left. And if you guys want, we can just resolve this combat as you guys just pounce on and gangbang this chick into submission. Alright, so you guys have won this struggle. Lyra, you can see again. You get toppled over upon by a very large scorpion tar. And you have 6 duders unconscious at your feet.
You
So,
only need 2.
do these ones all have ovipositors as well, or is it just the queen bitch?
There are 3 with ovipositors and 3 without. So,
What do the other
Eh,
3 have?
and then these 3. Well, would you like to inspect?
Yes, I'm very interested in the science. I will manhandle the unconscious bodies.
Alright, well, you can paw around until you find very prodigious penile endowments.
Yay! Excellent. We should take a mating pair back to the ship.
We should. We should bring the egg mother and one of the females of this kind. Wait, males? Wait.
Just
One of the yes.
Just
The
bring
ovipositor.
mom and one of each.
Mom and one of each of these ones. We will
Yes.
keep them in the cargo hold under guard. Because they're
Okay,
big. And they
allow
can't
me to put it this way. One type has the fun tube that fills you with eggs, and one type has a fun tube that makes sure that those eggs are fertilized. Quote
It's a
unquote
strong
female,
combo.
quote unquote male.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 Azerians approve. Oh man, you're going to bring to that. Speaking of fucking Ace of Aaron. The most subtly named character ever.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so let me just. So you're gonna take the egg mother, and you're gonna take one of these. Let me put a little. Let's see. The egg mother is obvious, but for this one, we're going to put a wrench on her because she has a tool.
Smooth. Very smooth.
Don't we
can
have like
call our
psychic
mirror
dampen or
down.
shit?
No, not really. Call our mirror over.
Alright, so what's the plan?
We
Uh,
are
Back to your ship?
Yeah, can you guys
Yeah.
help us carry our new friends? It'd be super nice. We will be letting them free after.
They don't mind in the least. They're used to taking prisoners, and they just kind of assumed that you've got trench wives now.
Oh no, we can't. We shouldn't keep them. Probably.
that is undecided as of yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be kind of bad to take them off world.
Would it though?
We
I
don't know
mean-
enough about them yet.
That's the whole-
Maybe.
that's
According
what
to
this is
Agent M, they
for.
do not have rights. So what is the problem?
Well,
Yeah, but there's
Well,
I mean, they
they-
don't legally have rights. They have rights as far as a moral compass are concerned, I guess.
Well,
And-
we're going to bring them to our xenobiologist to take a look at them.
And Agent M also did clarify that while law does protect them being first contact rule, they don't have rights because no one around here is there to enforce those rights. The only people that could enforce their rights are you guys because you've got the biggest ship.
yeah.
It's the biggest ship with the biggest
We gotta
guns.
be the change you want to see in the world.
There are no lawbringers here, so effectively they have no rights unless you decide that they do.
I'd be super uncomfortable with them having no rights. So
I want to have a look at them first.
Oh yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
All right.
And maybe we can get the translators to work.
All right. Well, for this bit, would you guys like to have this orbital view, or do you want to be back on your ship page?
Ship page?
Yeah, because we're going back inside the ship and taking off. Well,
Do we even have
well-
to take off? We could just, close the door.
well, I guess that, yeah, we don't have to. We
Yeah,
actually
we don't
don't
have
have
to take off. Yeah.
I will calm Dr. Agathi and let her, well, Dr. Agathi and Dr. Hallie, and let them know that we are bringing back some specimens. They're big.
All right. So you can drag them on board, and then Dr. Agathi and Dr. Holly immediately begin to go to work. And while Dr. Agathi is taking her scans, Holly is patching them up, and she'll just kind of rub her nose a little bit. Like, you didn't have to shoot this one up so much.
Well, we were warned several times when we got here that they are highly aggressive, and they are highly aggressive.
Yeah.
Mm,
They sure are.
They did a fight at us initially, and Siki was super polite and told them that everything is fine and we don't want to fight. Egos are cool, but they still fought. So
I mean,
However, it
they
appears
don't
our
understand us.
translators
what did
do
they
not
say?
seem to work.
Oh. That
yeah, we
makes
haven't gotten that
sense.
firmware update yet.
I'm just going to, I'm just gonna tape these little styrofoam combs on the tips of the tails.
Yeah, you should do that.
Can I put the cone on them? The cone of
Oh.
shame.
No shame.
Alright, and Dr. Agathi will begin doing her beep boops. They're gonna be out for quite a while. You guys did do them a heckin' rumbling. So, do you guys want to wait until they wake up? And if so, what do you want to do? We'll just
You
kind
can have the computer do a fucking laser focus scan in a single area, just see about the mineral content under the surface. Lyra?
I mean, do we need to do that? Do we really want to?
Well, if you can find something of worth, so
I mean, I guess I can give it a shot in this small amount of time we have.
yeah, they're gonna be out for a while, so might as well just, instead of doing a wide area, just focus literally right underneath the ship instead.
Yeah, sure. I guess. 18?
Yeah, sure. Again, the corporations have mostly plumbed these areas, so it doesn't seem like there's anything of import. But I mean, there's an unusual thing. It's probably nothing. Also, it's in the middle of like hundreds and hundreds of life forms. Ping's weird though. Seems like. Seems like there's a probe down there for some reason.
Huh.
Probe.
Yeah,
Meh.
probe.
One sec. We leave those alone. Those are for someone else's adventure.
Well, hold on. Would you? We wouldn't know
Is it a
that.
steel tech
We
probe?
wouldn't know anything about steel tech probes.
No.
We know jack shit about that.
Mm.
Like,
So what does
That's-
that roll end up being?
That was just me intelligent, just memeing on the tits joke.
Is it a steel tech probe?
Well, an 18.
But yeah, well, I guess what kind of probe is it?
Sure. This seems to be a long-faring probe from the Steel Tech Corporation that has been here for. Oh, that kind of probe hasn't been made in a while.
The fuck is this thing doing all the way out here?
Fucking beats me.
think we could get money if we turned into them?
Maybe.
No,
I'm not sure
we
what they
should
would
throw it
want
into
with
the
it.
sun.
Yeah, but why would we do that? That's like a waste of perfectly good electronics.
Because then we could disrupt the plot of a major video game.
What are you talking about, Siggy?
Huh?
I can hear static. Everyone starts like curling up on themselves.
Sorry, I think the heat is beginning to get to me. My thoughts are a little staticky.
Perhaps it was sent. Perhaps
We're on the ship.
maybe this perhaps this probe was sent ahead of the gate in order to collect valuable information about the planet for when the colonists were to arrive, or explorers were to arrive, they could hook up with the probe and find out what the deal is with this world. Can we
Yeah.
access the probe?
No. Can I does it have a remote? No, it's 100 years old. It might have.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's certainly a roll you could make.
What role would you like? Computers? Electronics?
Computers or electronics.
Okay. I will roll some electronics at this. 16?
You have no idea.
I'll just shrug.
Surprisingly complicated for such an old device.
I mean, less that's complicated, more that it's old and, hardware and software changes rapidly.
True. Well, keep working on it. This thing could provide valuable information about this planet.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could try and get it. It's only blocked by let's see here, a couple hundred life forms.
Oh, it's down. Wait. Oh, the probe's not on the ship. It's down below.
No, it's down below.
Oh,
by a couple hundred life forms.
I missed that. Okay.
Well, as
That
Siggy
thing could be
said,
very
they don't
valuable.
really
to us
have
then.
rights.
Uh,
No,
We're
that is a
not
joke.
We're not shooting them from orbit or launching the nuke.
That could destroy the probe.
They have rights, there's just nobody's here to enforce them.
Yeah, like again, like Agent M reinforced. What she meant by they don't have any rights is there's no police out here. It's just rushers, you, and then one small steel tech outpost.
Could we maybe synthesize an aerosol toxin that could we could then put into the tunnels and then knock them unconscious?
I mean, there was an idea a while ago of you guys weaponizing the red mirror venom, but you guys haven't really put anything more into that, so no.
I mean, putting them into a lust-induced stupor would be a good idea. Would be just as good.
Yes, but you guys haven't put any money to that, so that still has a 1 out of 5 in the progression for mere lust shelling.
See, that's the problem. If they're crazy lust-induced, they can also, attack us.
Yeah, by the time we get to them, they should be preoccupied. Probably. Or we could just use that and just wait for them to exhaust themselves and then go in. Give them an hour head start.
It's an idea.
How long would it take
Unless
to
you
create
think you can
some
cook
kind
that
of... Yeah, how long do you think if you work with our biologist and our doctor, do you think we could put our heads together, our brainiac, not me, but for our brainiacs heads together with it, and
with the equipment you have, with the equipment you have on board, months.
Balls.
You do not have an advanced science station. You have an advanced medical bay.
I mean, can that be used to make drugs?
Yes, but not to create brand new ones.
God damn it.
The advanced medical bay means that it won't take years. But if you wanted to have something that would make something like that take weeks, then you would not only need a enhanced science bay, where, so you have McCoy's station all decked out, right? Scotty's station is still just bare bones. So if you want to create
Scotty's engineer.
Yes, Scotty's the engineer, and engineering is one of the other things you need, because you need science, engineering, and medical to all work together to create a new type of weapon that is like a biological chemical. Engineering for the delivery system, medical for not dosing people so their brains melt, and then science to do all the basic science bitch work that needs to be done.
But I recall we did pick up Riolin with these goos who were full of
The
lust juice pumping out of them.
Yeah, that's what they primarily produce as a side product of their biology. It doesn't work as good as the red mirror venom, and as you recall, Rion had to use a goo flamethrower on you, a goo thrower, if you will, but that is effective.
So,
given the fact how hot it is, any fluid would actually evaporate. So if it binds it to, water, we just shove it down the tunnels. They are below us. The water would evaporate as it goes lower and lower, and thus the cloud would sink with it.
it would take quite some time.
All right. Well, while you guys are thinking of that, we can think of that over the next week. But do you want to get to the trying to interact connect with the Egg Mother and Ambusher, or do you want to put a pin in that for next week? For it is late for some of you.
I
I
appreciate
think-
stopping.
We could start next session with trying to talk to the Egg Mother and her kin.
Yeah.
And if perhaps maybe we can convince them to help us get to the probe and be on our way.
I mean, I don't see it happening, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's worth a try. And if not, then, well, we'll have to try something else.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, you guys have a week to think about it. You do have the big persuasions after all. So, is there anything anyone would like to do or say before I draw the session to a close?
I would like to know how much a chemical fabrication system would be. A chemical synthesizer would be.
That would be wrapped under Advanced Science Bay, and that would be one of the advanced.
5,000.
Yes.
Hefty.
That is hefty.
Oh,
Affordable.
can I just say,
Affordable, but hefty.
well, I got $3,000 to spare.
I mean, if the whole group pitched in on it, it would be easy to get, yeah, without having to dip into the ship's account.
Well, Advanced Science Bay and Advanced Engineering Bay are certainly
But-
things you guys could look into.
That would also take a month to install.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, no one's really interested in this planet, so
For
maybe
now,
that
the Spinarans are.
Yeah, steel, the steel era might come here eventually soon.
yeah, but bureaucracy, that takes a while.
All right. So, anything else?
Well, just the usual thank you for running. I can make sure that Siggy gets extra head pats and is told extra much that she's a good girl.
Yay!
Don't worry, Siggy, we'll get you some eggs next time.
I mean, you could get her some eggs as soon as they wake up.
Why do they have to be
But-
awake?
All right, Savin, that's me.
Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for more evil not Borks. And then hopefully Warhammer. Till then,
And
Adios.
probably more fucking eggs.
yay, that's true.